Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday with Pastor Dan. Glad to have you all joining. I know I've missed a couple weeks. It's been just kind of wild and I apologize, but I'm back at it. So, anyhow, as most of you know, I tore my bicep a year and a month ago, so like 13 months ago on my left arm. So it took away what would be my bow season last year for deer hunting, and that was really difficult. That was a lot harder of a loss than I thought it would be. And so this year I've been approved and back up and running. None of that crossbow stuff for me. I want to shoot my bow. So got the bow back out as rebuilding the strength and stuff, and was shooting and realized it's kind of start over point. And I realized that I was doing some things that I had been doing when I first started shooting a bow and rushing shots and speeding through it and trying to make things happen. And so I was thankfully I'd been shooting for a bow for a long time and recognized in that why the arrow was hitting where it was. And I was like, oh, this isn't equipment. This is Dan, and this is Dan struggling with excitement and speeding through the process and just all the things, get as many reps in as possible instead of taking my time, um, trying to hurry things and instead of rushing it. And I actually did that a couple years ago and missed a couple nice deer just trying to rush uh, the opportunities. I was just rushing because my son was on the way potentially, and I was like, oh, I'm in the deer stand. I don't want to be in the deer stand when Bethany, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Um, and instead of taking my time, taking my time working through the process. I have a sticker on my bow that there's a reminder of my process: aim, breathe, execute, all of those things. And so I have to come back to this place. And I'm telling you all this because I think this is a bit of a metaphor for life. I look around and I see a lot of us hurrying around like ants in a maze or mice in a maze, rushing to the next thing, speeding through. What are we all in a hurry for? What are we rushing towards? What is it that we speed and speed through life towards to get to? Eternity is one thing, and that's all well and fine. But if eternity is the only thing that matters, then we should have been born and just died immediately and then got to eternity. So this existence, these vessels, this time obviously matters. The relationships and the places we go and the things we do and all matter. All have a purpose, all have a reason, all have something for us to enjoy, to be part of. Life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. But we want to run through it. We want to speed through it. We rush towards it. We rush through. I see it with my athletes. They rush through practice, get another rep, get another rep, get another rep. But the previous rep was sloppy and sped through that it didn't do anything. It was pointless. We do that with our days, right? Get to the next thing, got to the next thing, rush, 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 rush. Psalm 47, I believe it's Psalm 47, 46. That's close enough. Says, "Be still and know that I am God." God directs us often in Scripture to be still. Jesus does it too, and I might have talked about this recently, but I think we gotta slow down. Slow down, smell the roses, be mindful of where we're at and what we're doing. And we've been told our whole lives that we can do that when we're 69, 67, and retired. We can finally slow down. I think that's a load of garbage. You can slow down right now. I can slow down right now. We don't have to wait to slow and smell the roses and be present and be part of life. Um, and, and to know that God is there and God is present with us. God is calling us to slow it down. Slow it down. There's no reason to rush to the end of the things, but to be in them, to find our way in them, to actually touch and taste and see and smell and not just power through it. I do it with the worst is with eating. I just eat the food, get done with it, and move on. I don't even know what I've eaten or tasted. Was it good? Oh yeah, it tasted good. Whatever. Speed through it. Just get on to the next thing. What if we took our time? I'm not saying sit around idle, but took our time through things, mindful in them, seeing them and actually present with them. How much better all of it would be. How much more meaningful the relationships would be because we're in that conversation. How much more meaningful the activity we're doing because we're actually doing it. We're not somewhere else. Well, I guess what I'm saying is let's slow down just a little bit, just a little bit together. And we all can be still and in that slowness find God more and more each day in all the things that we do. May you all be blessed. Look forward to seeing you soon.